How's it going, everyone? This is Caleb here, and welcome to another texture pack review. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing the Better Than Default texture pack. Now, that's not just my opinion. That is what the actual map is called. Not map, the actual pack is called. So yeah, let's take a look at some of the changes that have been made. I'm sure you can already see some of them. So yeah, it doesn't change every single block. It's just meant to, like, make the things that don't make sense or look a little bit bad look a lot better. So the first blocks over here, we have Granite, Diorite, and Andesite, which are now just basically recolored versions of normal stone, because a lot of people tend to think that the actual blocks themselves look really gross, so these are retexturings that can be used very nicely. And the only polished version that has been retextured is the polished andesite, so you can see that right here. Then next up we have the grass block, which has like a further down grass section on the top of the block, which actually really makes it look very nice when you see like the mountains like this, because it's not so much dirt, and it really does look nice. So that's a good change right there. Then next we have planks, and you can see right here that they have just changed it so that the planks they look a little bit, they remind me a lot of the plastic texture pack with these planks, and I like that a lot. So you can see my house over here has been, looks a lot better actually with the planks, I think. So yeah, that's a change that has been made. There is also next the Bedrock Change, and Bedrock is just a really gross block in Minecraft. That's even my opinion, and I never even have to look at it. So yeah, this is now the new Bedrock texture in this texture pack, which I think is a much better change than the other one. Next up we have glass, which has gotten rid of all the scratches, and it makes it easier for you to see through it, which is pretty nice if you don't like that. Next up we have the pumpkin, which has no carvings in it, so it looks like a normal pumpkin once you find it. Next up we have Netherrack, which is just a red version of cobblestone, and I really like this texture. Now, I have not seen how it looks in the nether, so I'm hoping it's going to look good. We're about to see that in a few minutes. But this block, just as its own thing, I think looks really cool, and I'd love to see something like it. So, yeah, that is the Netherrack. Next, we have Watermelon, which has been retextured to Watermelon, and it just looks a little bit more realistic, and it isn't as vibrant or anything. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And what I really like about it, I don't know if this is just me, but when I see these lines, they remind me, I don't know. It's just a cool little block thing. So yeah, I'm sorry, that was strange. But yeah, next up we have ruby ore and a block of ruby. So this is to replace the emerald ore, because if you don't know, ruby was supposed to be the first thing, like when they were adding it. And then they changed it to ruby, so, and then they changed it to emerald, sorry. So this is the ruby ore. It looks just like emerald, but it's red. And then this is the ruby block, which looks just like the emerald block, but it's red. So, yeah, that's pretty nice there. And then next we have the stained clay. Now, what they've done in this texture pack is they've made all of the stained clays much more vibrant, and I'm going to show you some of them here. So yeah, I'm just going to grab some of these random ones. So here we have pink right here, then we have brown. You can't really see the difference in that one, but then there's orange and green. So yeah, they're just much nicer for like making like if you're looking to do something very bright and you're not looking for realism. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Next up we have the new diamond block and new diamond ore. So the diamond block here looks very similar to the emerald or ruby block, but it's just blue. And this is a really nice shade of blues, so I'm a big fan of that. And then here we have the diamond ore, which is kind of similar to the emerald ore. Here, I'm just going to go grab the ruby ore right here and just put them side by side, and you can see that they look very similar, but they're not exactly the same, so that's pretty cool. And then finally, we have the new log right here. So nothing has really been changed for this. The only thing that's happened is he's added this little pixel on each side that just makes it a little bit more rounded, which, I mean, it's a nice change, but chances are, if I didn't point it out to you, you wouldn't have figured it out, but just... well, not figured it out. You just wouldn't have seen it because it's just a very small detail. Then over here we have the new items. So the first item, and also this is what I mean by the very very colorful clay that has been added. So yeah, that's just kind of the thing that you can make there. So here we have raw guardian and cooked guardian. So these right here are replacing salmon, so you can just see them there on the floor. They looked really cool, and I really like that texture. So good job with that one. Next up, we have decorated tools. So as you can see over here in the tool section, all of the diamond utensils specifically have like a little decoration on the bottom. So you can just see those all nicely displayed there, and I think it's very cool, and I wish he had done that with the diamond sword. Actually, no, that's not necessary, because the diamond sword already has it, so it's just kind of like a nice little decoration to show, you know, you have the most powerful thing in the game, so that's really cool. Next up, we have rubies, because of course, if you have if you have ruby blocks and ruby ore, you gotta have rubies. So yeah, and this is also the original texture, I'm pretty sure, for rubies. So this is what would have been in the game anyway. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then finally here we have diamonds, which look more like your stereotypical diamond shape when you think of a diamond. So that's pretty cool right there. And then now we're just gonna take a look at some of the other things. So first off, as you can see, the player tab, the green thing, right? The green thing, I might put an arrow in or something if I can figure out how, but it's no longer green, it's blue, and it just shows things a little bit nicer there. And also here is a example of the melons and pumpkins right there. And also something that it looks like he's also done, I just realized, is with Junglewood. He has made it not vertical, because if I put this vertical, that's what it usually looked like. So he has changed the way that Junglewood looks, and I just messed that up. Fix that there we go. So yeah, now it is off to the Nether to see how the Nether looks with its new Nether rack texture. And ooh, this is really creepy, actually. This is a very strange looking one. Wow, the Nether looks really, really spooky like this. And it's really hard to see too. So wow, that's cool. And buddy, what are you doing? There. Sorry. Alright, so yeah, that looks really interesting. It's very spooky. Oh, and I didn't even notice this. They've also changed the texture of the Nether Brick, so that's pretty awesome there. So yeah, that's everything there. And also none of the mobs have been changed here. So yeah, they all look the same. That's why we're not looking at them. And so yeah, that is just basically it for this video. I hope you enjoyed looking at some of the new textures from this texture pack, and I hope, I don't know, maybe you like it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I too hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making this video for you guys, and if you want to see more texture pack reviews, then do let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!